What can helicopters do that planes can't? Helicopters and airplanes are two of the most commonly used flying machines, yet they serve different purposes due to their unique designs and capabilities. While airplanes are optimized for speed, efficiency, and long-distance travel, helicopters are built for maneuverability, flexibility, and access to areas that fixed-wing aircraft cannot reach. This article explores the distinctive advantages of helicopters over airplanes, highlighting their specialized functions, operational flexibility, and critical roles in various industries. Vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL. One of the most defining characteristics of helicopters is their ability to take off and land vertically. Unlike airplanes, which require runways for takeoff and landing, helicopters can lift off from almost any flat surface, including rooftops, ships, and remote locations. This VTOL capability makes helicopters indispensable for emergency medical services, military operations, and search and rescue missions, where immediate access is necessary. Hovering capability helicopters have the ability to hover in place, a capability that airplanes lack. This function is crucial in various operations, such as rescue missions. Helicopters can hover over accident sites, lowering personnel or equipment safely. Construction and maintenance. Helicopters are used to carry and place heavy loads at construction sites, particularly in difficult-to-access areas. Filming and photography. Aerial cinematography often relies on helicopters to capture steady, dynamic shots. Military operations. Troop deployment and reconnaissance missions benefit from hovering, allowing for precise execution, ability to fly backward and sideways. Unlike airplanes, helicopters are not limited to forward motion. Their rotor system allows them to move backward and sideways, granting pilots greater control in confined or unpredictable environments. This unique movement is especially beneficial for navigating urban environments. In densely packed areas, helicopters can maneuver around obstacles with precision. Rescue operations. When extracting individuals from hazardous locations, helicopters can position themselves more effectively than airplanes. Military and tactical applications. Stealth operations and combat insertions often rely on helicopters' ability to change direction quickly. Access to remote and confined areas due to their vertical flight capabilities. Helicopters can operate in areas that airplanes cannot reach. This includes mountainous regions. Helicopters are used for mountain rescues and transport to high-altitude locations where runways are unavailable, dense forests and jungles. In areas where clearing a runway is impossible, helicopters provide the only feasible air transport option. Disaster zones. Helicopters deliver aid and evacuate people in disaster-stricken areas where runways are damaged or non-existent. Low-speed flight and precise positioning. Helicopters can fly at much lower speeds than airplanes, making them ideal for precision tasks. This advantage is critical for aerial firefighting. Helicopters can drop water or fire retardants with pinpoint accuracy over wildfires. Power line and pipeline inspections. Slow and stable flight allows for close monitoring and maintenance work. Police. Surveillance. Law enforcement agencies use helicopters for prolonged aerial observation and tracking of suspects. Quick deployment and response. Helicopters can be quickly dispatched and deployed in emergencies without the need for large-scale infrastructure. This makes them vital for medical evacuation. Medevac. Helicopters transport critically ill or injured patients to hospitals much faster than ground ambulances. Law enforcement. SWAT teams and tactical units use helicopters for rapid response to high-risk situations. Coast Guard rescues. In maritime emergencies, helicopters play a crucial role in search and rescue operations. Ability to land on water. Some helicopters are designed to land on and take off from water, making them invaluable for marine operations, search and rescue missions, offshore drilling, rig transportation, and naval applications all benefit from this capability, something that fixed-wing aircraft cannot achieve without specialized flotation devices. Reduced infrastructure requirements. While Airplanes need well-maintained runways, airports, and air traffic control systems. Helicopters require minimal infrastructure. They can land in small clearings, on top of buildings, or even aboard moving ships, making them more adaptable in various settings. Military applications and tactical superiority helicopters provide distinct advantages in military operations due to their versatility. Their capabilities include close air support. Attack helicopters like the Apache provide direct combat support to ground troops. Special Forces deployment. Helicopters enable rapid insertion and extraction of special operations forces, reconnaissance, and surveillance. With advanced optics and sensors, helicopters conduct intelligence-gathering missions in areas inaccessible to drones or airplanes. Disaster. Relief and humanitarian aid. After natural disasters, infrastructure such as roads and runways is often destroyed. Helicopters play a crucial role in relief efforts by delivering supplies. Food, water, and medical aid can be transported directly to affected communities, evacuating victims. Helicopters are used to evacuate stranded individuals from flood zones, earthquake sites, and other disaster areas, providing medical assistance. Air ambulances deliver medical teams to isolated locations quickly. Aerial agriculture and industrial use helicopters are used extensively in agriculture for tasks such as crop dusting, spraying pesticides and fertilizers over fields. Frost prevention. Circulating air over orchards to prevent frost damage. Herding livestock, moving cattle across large ranches in remote areas. While airplanes excel in speed, fuel efficiency, and long-distance travel, helicopters have a unique set of capabilities that make them indispensable in numerous fields. Their ability to hover, move in any direction, take off and land vertically, and access remote or confined areas allows them to perform critical roles in emergency response, military operations, industrial applications, and more. Whether in life-saving, rescues, disaster relief, or tactical military missions, helicopters prove to be an invaluable asset in aviation.